So let's look ahead a little bit. I mean, you've, in the last few years, invested in some of the arguably hottest startups out there, Twitter, Tumblr, we talked about, Boxee, some others, Covestor. I'm like with you, I could go on. What about looking ahead? Where do you see the best opportunities for startups in this very challenging economic climate?
You know, I think that, you know, we look at the future, you know, where we're trying to find the very best people we can find, trying to create massive change and value. I mean, in the case of, as an example, Boxee, it's not looking forward, but, you know, Avner and Gideon and Tom, we just thought, you know, they had built a successful company in the past, and they were, you know, they're trying to build something very disruptive. I mean, offering, you know, internet video and audio direct to your big screen TV has been talked about for a while, but with a very different model, and they're trying to go at it from an open source standpoint, grassroots, end user focus, very, very cool stuff. And you know, that's what we're looking for in the future. I mean, we're looking for these entrepreneurs that are taking on very ambitious projects, that, you know, have you know, passion about what they're doing, and really, you know, they're trying to do something very big, and that's what we're looking for. So it's not like we're sitting around at Spark saying, you know, God, we'd love to find a company that's, you know, building a widget for Facebook. We're looking for something different. We really are.
What percentage of your time are you focused now on identifying new opportunities and new startups versus really nurturing your existing portfolio, especially given the economic climate?
Well, you know, so our firm is still pretty young. I mean, Spark was started in July of 2005. So unlike many other firms that have been around for a long time, between both funds, we have 26 companies. So it may sound like a lot, but there's plenty of venture firms out there that have 60, 70, 80 investments that they're managing. So I think a lot of those firms, just because they've been around longer and they've got this portfolio, they can't be as active as they'd like to be. There's certainly exceptions, but that's a challenge for those firms. We're still very young. I mean, so we're leaning forward, you know, and you know, we're looking at another investment right now. So we're not taking a timeout and just thinking about our portfolio. We're you know, very much looking that you know, we're looking to be aggressive.
Tell me what you think about this current generation of entrepreneurs, the, you know, Charles Formans, the David Karps, and how they compare with past generations of maybe the dot-com era, or even going back to Steve Jobs and Bill Gates.
Well, I mean, I can't speak to the Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, although I worked at Microsoft when Bill was running it. But you know, the current set of entrepreneurs that we're seeing, you know, the you know, Evan Williams and David Karp and Charles Forman, you know, these people, they grew up on the internet. I mean, they were literally, you know, so we talk sometimes and half kidding. I mean, I'm 40 years old. I don't think I'm that old. But, you know, when I was in high school, I wasn't on the internet. I mean, this is, they grew up on the internet. They're net natives. And when they think about things, they have an instinct that is unique compared to entrepreneurs that are 10, 15, 20 years older. And it's not that they're better or worse. It's just, they're just different. But I think there is something very unique and distinct about, you know, entrepreneurs in their early to mid-20s, that this is all they know. This is from a professional standpoint. This is, you know, they eat this up every single moment.